UFC 280. Makhachev versus Oliveira. Oliveira is the champ. He's been stripped of the championship because he was 0.5 pounds overweight. So now they're both fighting for the belt. Great fight. We get to see Makhachev shine. Oliveira gets rocked by Makhachev. Makhachev gets on top in his half guard, and he goes straight into a arm triangle or a head and arm choke, whatever you like to call it. I like to call it arm triangle. Oliveira falls down. He goes for an up kick, and then it looks as if Makhachev is coming in to do more damage. So Oliveira goes with a high guard, which brings his elbow high. Makhachev falls right into the half guard, and he puts his head to the mat, and he blocks Oliveira from bringing his elbow back down. So now you can see he has his head and his arm. Makhachev then goes straight to a gable grip. What Oliveira wants to do here is to get his knees in front of Makhachev to break it. But what Makhachev does is he goes with a butterfly hook. Butterfly hook on one of the legs. He steps over into a mount and then steps straight over into the side mount. Figure fours his arm and finishes the choke. Oliveira's guard is up, his elbow is up to prevent any more damage. Makhachev uses this opportunity to put his head straight to the ground, trapping his head and his arm. From this point, he goes for a gable grip to secure the position. Locks in the figure four, which puts a lot of pressure on Charles' neck. Butterfly hook. He has the butterfly hook, which stops Charles from moving this leg, and it helps him to step over. Islam steps into the mount position. Charles, in the last ditch effort, tries to roll away, but it's too late. His neck already belongs to Islam.
This is a really fast sequence. First, Charles goes for the flying knee. Islam counters with a right hook, hits Charles. Charles goes down. Charles tries to counter with an up kick. Islam goes as if to pass the guard, but falls into the half guard. He puts his head straight to the ground under Oliveira's elbow, which puts him in great position for the head and arm choke. He brings his arm through. He has the head and arm. He locks in a gable grip and moves straight into the figure four. He butterfly hooks his right foot over Oliveira's left thigh and steps over with his left foot into a mount, then into side mount, and finishes.
One reason Islam was so quickly to finish this is his shoulder is directly in the neck. And so here's a drill to work on getting your shoulder in the proper position. We can start in full mount, and we're gonna try to line up is our shoulder directly into the side of his neck, the carotid artery. So our opponent will be relaxed. We're gonna come down, and we're gonna try to finish with only one hand, okay? So Islam did it with a gable grip. We're gonna try to finish one-handed. So we bring this up, we try to go low and come up, and just grabbing his lat, get the finish. So we go low and bring our shoulder directly into his neck, carotid artery. If you can finish one-handed, you can definitely finish two-handed. So if we're up, we go back, come up, shoulder into his neck, and then we go out. If it's not already a finish, the whole thing might look like this. We come up, go to the side, and go flat. This is a drill to work on our shoulder position. As Tarek says, once it's in position, you know, S grip, gable grip, figure four grip. That's the progression. One crazy variation that, please do not do it to me, please do not do it to my friends, but it's possible, it's legal, is If you're near and for some reason it's not working, you can come up to knee on belly, driving your knee into their sternum, and squeeze this. How's that? Driving your knee into their sternum, creating this motion. It's brutal.
Another way, another detail to relieve pressure on your head is, so when he goes here, I want to bring my hand to my ear. And this will buy me a little bit of time in the choke. You don't want to stay here, but this is going to buy me a little bit of time because it relieves some of the pressure from my neck.
So once our opponent has beaten our arm, it's going to be very hard to get this arm back. So what we can do is we can use our legs. We call a lockdown. Lockdown is you triangle on the inside and get my ankle under his ankle and extend my legs. When I extend my legs, see his hips go back and there's a little pain in his leg. This can buy us some time. From here, we go in, out, right, and left, and get our arm back.
That's pretty painful.
So lockdown, triangle, ankle under his ankle, extend, in, out, right, left, get our arm back. And from there we have hope. If we're stuck here, very, very little hope.